Hi, my loves, beautiful souls. It's Mystic Rose of Love and Loving. I'm back with truth, bringing the dark into the light. This is a timeless read. So when you got this truth, clarity, confirmation message you may be looking for, you may be also guided my channel as my soul mission is waking up to your higher self, higher conscious, helping you identify the deep. Please take what resonates and leave it does not fit for someone else. This is a collective reading, not a personal reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please go to the description box below. I am offering a special for the month of March, $25.25 for a 25-minute pre-recorded video. You could also book other readings with me as well. Please look in the description box. Thank you to everyone liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I would not be where I'm at if it was not for you guys. So again, thank you. Love you guys. Hit that like button, hit the share button, comment, subscribe if you're new to my channel. Hit the bell button, be notified as well. This is going to be a reading for the recovery family. Recovery family. What's going on with the recovery family? Recovery family. What's going on with the recovery family? Recovery is not just for drugs or alcohol. Recovery can be for you know, abuse. It can be for a breakup. It could be for a car accident. It could be for grieving over a family member. You're just healing from anything. Recovery is healing, okay? You're recovering from something significant. You could have PTSD, but you're recovering. So what does the recovery family need to know? What's going on with the recovery family? Somebody's afraid to go through something, okay? Cards don't want to come out. Somebody's afraid to go through something. I'm hearing somebody's afraid to go through a spiritual awakening. Somebody may be afraid to move forward. We have a Leo energy, fire energy, okay, coming right out. Leo, courage, have courage. That's why, okay, have courage to go move forward, okay? Spirit wants you to move forward. Have courage, be strength, have that strength. Be confident as well, okay? Just fiery, passion energy, Leo energy. Quava, quava, okay? Quava, quava. This is a newer book, so quava, quava. Number 30. Somebody could be 30 years old, okay? Or 30 days. Remember, every day is a new day. I am grounded, okay? Spirit wants you to get grounded, okay? That's what this card means, get grounded, okay? I am grounded. Oceans away, there lies a plant where history is rooted deep in the sacred rituals of indigenous islands cultures. Kava kava, with its wide-brimmed leaves, has been used in ceremonies and embodies a spiritual practice of grounding. Like its roots, kava kava is here to remind you that before you embark on any spiritual journey, you first need to ground yourself, connecting to the earth and yourself as you be able to make clear decisions about where you are going and where you want to be. Imagine a brilliant white light that extends from you to soil below. Feel it, stretch it beneath the surface, and intertwine with the natural root of the earth. You are connected to the source. Let this bring comfort to you and solitude, the decisions you will make. As you continue throughout life, remember, always come back to your roots. Journal prompt: how can I make grounding a priority in my practice? Okay, that's why, like I said, strength, grounded, courage. Somebody is not wanting to do something. Somebody's not wanting to go. Somebody does not want to surrender. Somebody's not staying grounded. So Spirit wants you to get grounded, okay? Get grounded. Somebody could be also like grounding a child. You could have teenagers, okay? So if you're in recovery, somebody could be dealing with a child as well, okay? Somebody could be dealing with some children. Let's get one more of these. Dealing with children. I'm hearing grounded. I'm hearing you could have been grounded as a child as well. Maybe you got grounded a lot as a child. And if you got grounded as a child a lot, maybe that's why right now you're realizing to stay grounded. Finding a way to stay grounded. Okay, get grounded. Being in nature. One more. Okay, Sagittarius and Moonstone. One more, but one. So we have a lot of reddish oranges coming out here. Sagittarius is fire energy again. So we have fire energy coming out, Leo and Sagittarius. So this is a strong fire energy reading for recovery. You may have a fire in your sign. Moonstone will protect you, will help you with your downloads. Okay, will help you with your downloads from the spiritual realm, from the astral realm. It also protects you. I think I do have a Moonstone bracelet in my shop, so please check that out. I think I only have one left. It helps with your spiritual awakening too, because that's what I was hearing, is somebody's afraid to have a spiritual awakening. Somebody's afraid to go through this spiritual awakening, okay? They're afraid to go through a spiritual awakening. A lot of times when you're in some kind of recovery from a traumatic injury, or I'm hearing somebody could have a traumatic brain injury too. They could have been in a serious car accident or some kind of overdose. I'm hearing some kind of overdose. Somebody could have been overdosed and like it ended up causing them to have a traumatic brain injury, or someone could have got physically assaulted. And that's what they're recovering from, a traumatic brain injury. Okay. Healing too. Healing. When you're in recovery, you're healing. Okay. Daily healing. But remember, taking one day at a time, you guys. Taking one day at a time. I just want you guys to know that. Taking one day at a time. A good way to get grounded, too, is getting plants. Getting plants in your house. Talking to your plants, okay? Planting stuff. Having a small little garden. If you... Right now, it's wintertime in Minnesota, but having some plants in your house, or in the springtime, making a little garden. Growing your own fruits and vegetables. Recovery family. Recovery family. What does recovery family need to know? Recovery family, please. Seven of water. Okay. You're making a decision, okay? There's a big decision that's coming your way. Be very careful, because it could be a wise choice, okay? Be very careful. Do research before you make this choice, okay? I'm also hearing, like, looking into something. If you're going through spiritual awakening, it's good to Google memes. It's good to read spiritual books, okay? If you're going through something, read that, okay? If you're in this recovery, make sure you read it. Do your research before you're doing something, okay? And then also review people's motives that are coming in your life, okay? Five of air. Okay, seven of water. So that's seven of cups. And then five of air is seven of cups. And then five of swords, okay? So seven of cups, again, which, you know, options, like there's different options, making sure you're very careful with what options you're taking, what way you're going to go, especially in recovery, what way you're going to go. Are you going to continue to go down this dark path or go in this light path, okay? And then with the five of air, which is the five of swords, okay? Five of swords can be where there's some kind of sabotage, okay? You could be self-sabotaging your energy, okay? And it's time to, you know, think about things. Discern. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about discern. Okay. And then we have King of Air. Speak your mind. It's to speak your mind and be confident. Like I said, confident. Okay. Seek out professional advice. So you might need a spiritual coach or a life coach or a therapist or a guidance counselor or a peer counselor or peer specialist, okay? If you are in need of life coaching, spiritual coaching, recovery coaching, I am a life coach, recovery coach. I am certified that. I did go to school for that. So again, email me if you're interested in that, okay? I can help you with that and give you the guidance and advice that you're looking for. Because it does say reach out. When you get the King of Air, that's reaching out to somebody that can give you good advice, okay? Nine of Earth. Enjoying life's little luxuries. Okay, time to enjoy life. Enjoy each day at a time. Okay, enjoy today. Enjoy today. And then start new tomorrow again, okay? Every day's a new day. Somebody can have it's also employment too. Five of water. So five of air, five of water. Okay, so five of cups. 5, that's mirroring each other as well. Okay, there's mirroring. You could be mirroring yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror, reflecting on who you were in the past and what you're going through right now and with the healing you're going through. Things may not turn out the way you wanted, but they will turn out in a positive way, okay? Somebody's not seeing a positive way either, okay? Five of water is where you're not seeing a positive way. You're seeing the negative. Somebody's thinking negative all the time. It's time to let go of that negative mindset, okay? Time to let go of that negative mindset. Somebody, like, believes in, like, or is living in fear. This could be a lover having a relationship with intimate people that are like-minded, okay? There is going to be people that are going to come in that are going to be intimate with you and share soul connection, okay, with you. You may be signing a new contract. Good health at the same time. The Sun, Leo energy again, okay? The Sun, Leo, enlightenment, Archangel Uriel, okay? Happy outcome. There's going to be a very happy outcome to whatever situation is going on in your life in this recovery, okay? Again, take one day at a time. There's going to be a happy outcome of your recovery. This recovery could lead into success. You could be I'm also hearing in recovery, you could be becoming a peer specialist. You could be going to school for something as well, okay? Don't let this breakup bring you down, okay? I'm hearing also in this, do not let this breakup bring you down. This breakup could have been from the past, okay? Childhood memories, okay? Don't let your past hold you back. The second water. Don't let your past hold you back is what I'm hearing, okay? Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let the fears hold you back. Don't let the fears keep you stuck, okay? Is what I'm also hearing. You're working too much, okay? It's time to rest a little bit. You're working too much. And accepting help from others. Accepting help from the angel spirit guides. That's why I read the angel cards out. Accepting help from others. Somebody is not balanced very well, okay? You may need to get more balanced out. That's why it's grounded, okay? You may be unbalanced and you need to get more balanced out. You may be really stressed about certain situations in your life as well, okay? Something may be really stressful in your life. Page of Fire. There's going to be some news coming towards your way. News coming your way for a new new situation, new end over. Okay, and then we have King of Fire too. Motivational. Focus, focus, focus. Focus on your healing. Focus on your recovery, okay? Focus, focus, focus. Making sure you focus on your healing, your recovery, grounding yourself. I'm hearing do more meditation, okay? Also says advice. Getting some good advice. So just keep coming now. There's some kind of advice you may be looking for, okay? Some kind of guidance, advice you're looking for. Recovery, family. You guys, recovery could be food recovery. You could be recovering from like food addiction. You could be recovering from sex addiction. You could be recovering from gambling addiction. I said this many times. You could be recovering from any situation, okay? Recovery is recovery. I don't have my other phone with me, but I was actually going to get the meaning of it. I'm hearing, okay, you could be recovering from being backstabbed, betrayed as well, okay? Somebody was backstabbed, betrayed, and you could have been all over the place, okay? Somebody may, I'm hearing also you're recovering from like, being all over the place because somebody was backstabbing you, like blocking you from who you are, and that's why Spirit needs to get you grounded, okay, and taking one day at a time, okay, taking that one day at a time, come into union with yourself, unity with your higher self, okay? Archangel Sandoval, viewpoints and methods, okay, spiritual organization, seek out mentors and like-minded friends, again, like this, again, like-minded friends, so you can have this happiness, because you want happiness, there's some kind of happiness you want happiness, and you want a celebration, you want to have, peace. Okay, you're looking for peace and happy home. Peace, happy home, and it's an ending. You want to end a cycle. This is a mother, it could be a mother empress energy as well. Lavish abundance, giving birth to your dreams and nurturing yourself and others, okay? Very nurturing, caring, kind. But again, the world, there's something that you're completing, okay? You could be, you could have just completed treatment. You could have just completed AA or NA or something. You completed something, there's an ending. Every day okay, before I used to think, okay, a cycle would be like 3 months, 6 months. We close out a cycle daily, okay? A new cycle can start each day. Closing out a cycle, there could be short cycle. Like, remember, there's like short goals, long goals, medium goals. Well, there's short cycles, long cycles, you know, extreme cycles. So again, okay, Empress, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael came out. Celebration again. Let's see what else. Let's grab these. Okay, let's go. Recovery family. What's going on in the recovery family? Are you sure? Okay, don't keep it in. Somebody's not feeling the best. If there's something going on in your life, Spirit wants you to make sure that that you're okay, okay? Don't keep it in. Whatever's going on, don't keep it in. That's why you need to maybe seek out some guidance, advice, okay? For somebody, go talking to somebody, okay? Communicating with others. What else for the recovery family? You could be a writer or start writing your thoughts down, start journaling, start writing. I'm hearing writing a book. Somebody may be writing a book about recovery, about what they went through. Somebody could be writing a book about PTSD or sexual abuse or gambling problems, food addictions. Spirit wants you to start writing it down. It could be a book. It can be a book, and then or it could be put into a movie. Write it down. It could also be your testimony. I'm hearing your testimony. Police could have been involved in your life in the past. Okay, some kind of police officer is involved. Okay, you could be a police officer too that's recovering. Police officers also can get an addiction and also, you know, be alcoholics or gamblers and stuff. I've heard a lot of people in the past have had, you know, police officers end up becoming gamblers or, you know, gambling on like, what is it? Somebody could be recovering from like making like gambling like football games, you know what I mean? Like under the table or like blackjack or like poker. I'm hearing like police officers do that too, you know what I mean? Or they go to a casino and stuff like that. Or I'm also hearing like a police officer maybe it was used to make bets on races, okay? Like horse races or car races. Okay, somebody could have been doing races too, so they have a gambling addiction, so they could be recovering from this, okay? You are stronger than the devil. Okay, you are. You're stronger than the devil. If you've had this addiction and this gambling problem, you are stronger than the devil, or any kind of problem with addiction. Okay. Okay, you guys, I'm going to say this too. A lot of people are going to think this crazy. You can also have social media addiction, Instagram addiction, TikTok addiction, Facebook addiction, okay? When you're on your phone for a long period of time and it takes over your life, that is a form of addiction. Even gaming, I'm hearing gaming, like PS3, Xbox, stuff like that. Computer gaming, hacking. When you're hacking, you could be a recovered hacker, okay? Whatever. Somebody could be a recovering hacker or a recovery, gaming or on the phone all the time. I realize that a lot of us have become addicted to our phones and addicted to social media, and they're actually like, people are like, I've heard something about people are suing Instagram and like Facebook and TikTok and stuff like that for addiction, for like people getting suicidal and gaining a lot of weight and not healthy because being on social media for so long, being on so many things for so long, there is addiction because it puts a what's it called in our brain, what's the one that it releases, I can't think of it. You guys comment if you know what I'm talking about. I can't think of it right now. I don't have my phone. It's something that when I use meth, it really reduces, released, and when I take my Adderall, it releases, okay? I can't think of it right now. Dopamine, okay? In shopping, there's a shopping addiction too. When you're online and you're shopping on like nonstop shopping addiction, when you're shopping and you're on TikTok and you're on YouTube, it releases dopamine, okay? And serotonin, or whatever, dopamine and serotonin. And that's a form of like, you can get addicted. Read about it. I did a lot of reading. I used to work with mental health and stuff like that and everything, and then I was an addiction, but when I went to treatment, when I went to treatment, they were able to have phones there, but someone stole my phone, so I had no phone, and everyone else had their phone, and the only phone I got to use was the phone that was in the treatment, and it was the one that was plugged into the, the one with the cord and stuff. It wasn't even cordless, like it was plugged into the wall, you know what I mean? And I felt so much fucking better when I was in treatment and didn't have that phone. Everyone else was on their phones all the time. I was in nature. I was going through my spiritual awakening. I was reading more books, reading so many more books, watching movies and stuff, sitting outside and just listening to spirit, okay? And that's the thing. And then when I got back and I got my phone, it kind of like, I'm like, oh my gosh, really? Like, and that's the thing, I manage my time on my phone, okay? And that's for everybody. It's just going too long on this reading. I don't want to be this long, reading too long. So again, you manage your time, okay? Manage your time on your phones, manage your time on computers or whatever you are. Manage that too, because I'm hearing somebody has like addiction with that, okay? People are addicted to their phones, you guys. And that's why I've said many times in the mark of the Cain is social media, into the web. Into the web, you guys. What is it? Into the web. Getting stuck in the web, internet, into the net. You're getting stuck in the internet. Into the net. You guys get it? Lucifer, light bringer, technology. You worshiping technology. Always had to be on technology. Lucifer, that's what Lucifer was. Technology, the light. People thought technology was a light bringer. Yes, technology helps us, because I would not be able to have you guys if I did not have technology. But there has to be balance in technology. There has to be balance in it. You have to make sure you're balancing it out, okay? There was a bad spirit following you earlier. Somebody had a bad spirit following you earlier. There's somebody's not up to, they're up to no good. And focus on yourself for a little bit of time, okay? Focus on yourself as well. You will be okay. You will be okay. Shit's about to get real for other people. Drink more water, especially when you're recovered. Drink more water, okay? Stop being negative all the time. Get out of that negative mindset, okay? Remember, start positive mindset. Get out of that negative mindset. Someone's always negative. Get out of that negative mindset. Start being positive, you guys. Start that business. You'll be successful, so go start that business. Write that book. Journal. Be that blogger. Be that whistleblower, whoever you want to be that painter, okay? Trust your person. There's somebody that Spirit wants you to trust. Because you've been because you're recovering, maybe you could be recovering from like I've been a recovered alcoholic, I'm a recovered meth addict and stuff like that. I've recovered smoking cigarettes and stuff like that. I'm still a beautiful soul. You can still be a beautiful soul as well. Be careful, there's snakes around you guys. Okay, when you are coming out of recovery, there's snakes that are going to want to bring you back. The demons and snakes are going to want to bring you back into that low vibrational, and back into that addiction, and back into that negative mindset, back into that mindset where you are codependent, okay? I'm hearing you're coming out of this codependency. They will never tell the truth. Somebody will never tell the truth that you're connected to, okay? When you're in active addiction, you don't tell the truth. The crazy thing is, I actually told the truth when I was in my addiction. I did. I'm not lying about that. I told the truth. He is loyal to you. Somebody's loyal to you. Did I lie? Yeah, there were some lies, but I still told the truth too. Like, somebody asked me if I was high. I told them, yeah, I'm high. When the cops asked me who my drug dealer was, I didn't tell them who the drug dealer was. I didn't tell them. So yeah, I lied. We all do lie. Okay, we have, especially when we're in a lower vibrational energy. Okay, that's when the lies come in. Is when we're in that lower vibrational energy. Every single person in this world has lied. Every single person has lied. No one has not. There's not been one person that has not lied. Every single person has lied in their lifetime, at least one lie. Even if it's a white lie, a very small lie. Every person has lied. If someone tells you that they have never lied, then they're lying to you right there. Release your person, okay? Release this person, release this toxic situation, release whatever is there. Release it, okay? Release it so you can not be broken anymore. You may feel broken. Masculine energy. You are here to awaken other souls, so you may be here to awaken other souls. You could be awakened by writing that book, okay? I want to leech off your energy, so people want to leech off your energy. That's why they want to get you back into this addiction, okay? They want you to leech off your energy. They need something from you. I failed you by choosing others, so somebody failed you by choosing others, okay? Somebody could have been stuck in addiction. They chose others over you. Divine Feminine, you are from Vikings time, warrior. You are a warrior, medieval time. Look into Norse mythology, okay? And Scandinavian. Look into Celtic, too, I'm hearing. I know you better than you know yourself. Somebody says they know you better than yourself. You're following your intuition now and not letting go, letting ego take over. Okay, recovery family, you guys are starting to follow your intuition now. People are going, you guys are going through ego deaths, okay? Ego deaths. You're following your soul. You could have been dealing with undercover cops, dealing with the situation. So there's something you dealt with. You had a court case. You were dealing with undercover cops from the past, okay? And because somebody set you up. Somebody set you up. But you are that magic healer and community that needs you are the magic healer your community needs, okay? Spirit wants you to rest. Oh shit, the card fell. Where'd it go? That's why in recovery you need to rest. Recovery you need to rest. Rest, rest, rest. Okay? People are doing glamour spells to block you, keep you away. Glamour spells doesn't always mean like beautiful. Glamour spells could be like people keeping you away from your true divine being, okay? To divine energy, okay? Somebody's doing a glamour spell to make you believe that you are not a divine being, making you believe that you're always going to stay in this addiction, making you be stuck, okay? Confusing you, glamour spells, making people not be interested in you, coming towards you for help, assistance, okay? Like I said, you may be a spiritual coach, you may be a therapist, you may be going to that, you may be a peer coach too. That's maybe something, you may be this peer specialist, okay? But people that did not like you from your you know, whatever you're recovering from, or people from that does not like you, they're doing glamour spells so people do not see who you are. This person that could be a peer specialist that can give advice and guidance. You also may need it, but also you could give it. I'm hearing you may need it, but you also can give it. Okay? I was gonna use, let's use these. Think about what cards to use. I haven't used these for a while, so I'm gonna use this pleading message because I feel like pleading is calling out to you guys. You're the golden egg, the chosen one. Okay? Pay attention to your dream times. Pay attention to your dream time. Write down your dreams. Write down your messages that you see. Write down your dreams, okay? Service. Your service to others. That's why, okay? You recover your service to others. You're here to help others. What you went through, it's time for you to help others, okay? You may be learning, but in the near future, you may be the teacher to help others what you went through, okay? Service to others. It could be 2 dolphins. You may be interested in dolphins. You may have dolphin tattoos. It's very pretty color too. It's really glossy, shiny to shine bright. Okay, diamond, crystals, the rainbow. Look at the rainbow off the water. Reflection as well. Remember reflecting. Enlightened gut. Okay, you're enlightened. You're enlightened. Follow your intuition. Follow your gut. What your gut tells you. Okay, you're being enlightened. 1. 1 and 7 breaks down to 8, which is instant karma. 7 is supernatural. 1 is independence, leadership. So there's a leadership. You're being enlightened to be taking a step in a leadership role to be service to others. Your heart is wide open. Recovery family, your heart is wide open, or it's going to be wide open. If it's not wide open right now, it will be, okay? It will be in the near future. I'm going to get Britney Spears card for some reason, because I feel like we need some Britney Spears energy, because she went through a lot of shit. And so I feel like we need to grab one of her cards. Recovery family, recovery family. It's too many. Goddess or God, okay? Goddess. Step in your goddess energy, okay? Step in your God or goddess energy. Your queen or king energy, okay? It's time to take your purpose, goddess. You may be a mother too, pregnant, giving birth to your dreams, giving birth to your reality. Okay, the goddess. I'm going to read her book too, because I've never heard that one. Okay, the goddess. Britney welcomed her first child in 2005 and penned the touching ethereal ballad Someday I Will Understand. Just before learning she was pregnant, as the goddess, Britney brings new life not only by giving birth, but by growing as a woman and artist. Becoming a mother was something Britney has always dreamed of, and as her pregnancy progressed, she looked inward and found peace and fulfillment in the new chapter of her life. Goddess is all about believing in promise of the future and the joy of the new day. Like I said, that's why Spirit told me to read the card. Joy of the new day, starting a new day. Goddess, you know, growing. Giving birth. Growing. And then an artist again. Remember, an artist came out too. Writing, an artist, okay? Growing. Let's give me the names on here, and I'll do the angel card. Recovery. 4, 5, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I took 18 because 18 is supposed to be adult, okay, when you become an adult. That's why I took that one right now. Okay, 18. Theo. Okay, we have Theo. Theo. East, something on the East Coast or East. Europe. Benjamin or Ben. Strike. 6 Flags. Line of Lakes. Number 8. 8 is karma, like I said, karma. It's also self-confidence, inner wisdom, compassion, self-discipline. Okay, discipline. Salvador. Medallion. Somebody's a most wanted fugitive. You could have been a most wanted fugitive in the past, okay? Remember, what was that called? Where is it at? Police. Something about police. Wasn't there police in here? Yeah, police. Okay, so you could have been most wanted before. You could have been a fugitive. Somebody could be a fugitive, okay? Had a warrant. You've been in trouble before. You would get some treatment for that or get help. Only wants your kitten. Ward. Gerber. Chester. Reed. Leilani. Scarlett. Christy. Hall. Gifts and officers coming your way. Detroit Lakes. Ashley. Gym. Somebody could be going to the gym, exercising, working out. Shakespeare. Helen. Instagram, like right there's Instagram. Somebody could be on Instagram again, like somebody's on it too much, maybe get off of it. Puppet. Somebody could be a puppet. Puppet in their game. You could have been a puppet in the past. Puppet energy. Paparazzi. Paparazzi following around, okay? They're going to be following around, stalking you, like you're in the limelight. You could be in the limelight now. You may have paparazzi. You may have followers, okay? Hoover. Psychic investigator. You could be a psychic investigator. Somebody could be a psychic investigator. Learn not to be codependent and can do things on your own. So you learn to be non-codependent. Delon, Saeed, and Meyer. Learn not to be codependent. That's really good. See, that came out really nice in this reading. You learn not to be codependent. Okay, let's close this out for the recovery family. Crow. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your own reality. It's time to create your own reality. Crows are a significant, they're death and rebirth, okay? Death and rebirth. Let go of fear was that one, okay? There's so many of them. I'm going to take that one. Let go of fear. Now, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. That came out perfectly. Clearing me of toxic, ego-based thoughts. It turned out perfect, that one. I'm tired. I've been really tired today. Okay, let's get these other ways. I can roll the dice in just a second. Let go of fear. Oh god. It's probably so annoying right now. Like, look at. Sorry, I get really annoyed when it's all over the place. And I don't have my cloth on right now because I washed it. I will be putting it on eventually. Don't know when, but I will. Okay, angel number, close this out. Don't give up, recovery family. Just don't give up. I'm going to keep putting these out weekly, okay? I'm putting these messages out weekly, these recovery family. You know, even if it sounds repetitive, it's going to be a weekly thing. I want my, I'm in recovery, and I want to be putting messages out there for people. Even if I don't get a lot of views, this is one thing I'm going to always continue to put out there is recovery reading, okay? Each week for the recovery family. 55, what did I say earlier? 55, mirroring each other, okay? Mirroring one another. It's also healthy, healthy ways about yourself and unconditional love for your life. Spiritual number, mirroring, ability to lead others, okay? It's time to build. You're learning, but then you're supposed to be you're learning the ability to lead others, okay? 1919, endings and new beginnings. What goes up must go down. Surrender at this time and let things happen the way they're meant to. Release, let go, control, right there. Release, let go, control. Let things happen. Okay, it's time to surrender. When things go up, they come down. That's the Tower card in the deck. Okay, Tower card. When things go up, they come down. It makes a change. It makes a better change for things to come. Okay. What else? Thank you. I wanted to grab one more. 411. Progress, growth, success that can be achieved by hard work. Explore inner self, understanding divine life purpose. It's time to understand your divine life purpose. Like I said, there's something you've went through, experience, and maybe you may be teaching somebody else. Okay, it could be gambling. I was a gambler too. I had addiction of gambling. I had addiction of gambling too. I was an alcoholic. I actually did meth. I did meth and coke outside of high school before I got pregnant with my first child. And then I was sober, but then I was heavily drinking for like good 7 years, maybe 7 years. And then I started using meth again in 2016, late 2016, early 2017. Actually, Halloween of 2016. It was Halloween of 2016 after my husband didn't show up. My ex-husband didn't show up to take my kid trick-or-treating, and kind of, yeah, things went bad. My mom had my daughter though, okay? My mom had my, I'm going to give you it. My day that I relapsed after 9.5 years of being sober off meth, I relapsed on Halloween because my ex-husband did not show up for my daughter. And it was very sad. And that's when I knew that like things were not going to work out for me and him and for my kid. And so my mom was with, and my mom actually took her home. And when she took her home, I ran into my ex that night that I used to do drugs with. And I got high with him for the first time after 9.5 years. And it was just a social thing on Halloween, just a social thing in 2016, here and there, you know what I mean, just once in a while here and there when I was going through a separation and stuff like that. And then when I kicked my ex-husband out at the time, and he got his own, or he moved in with a place that he got a girl pregnant when I was with him. Okay, he got a girl pregnant, and my daughter really loved me and stuff, but I was working all the time, so she was with him. She went to go stay with him a lot, and she wanted to be with her dad. She blamed me for everything, for kicking him out and stuff, and that's when I got into my addiction even heavier and heavier. But I I was a functional addict. I went to work every day. I worked all day long. I I didn't get high at work. I didn't get high at work. I would get high when I got home, or on the weekends when I had off. So I was getting high when I did not have to go to work, okay? But I was a functioning addict for the longest time. And it was a lot. I went through a lot. Then, but before that, well, before the methamphetamine, when I was in my drinking, I was going casino a lot. And I'd go to the casino and I'd start drinking and I'd get gambling, and then I got into gambling really bad. So it was like one addiction after another addiction, okay? And then when I got into methamphetamines, my addiction, I quit drinking. I stopped drinking. I did not drink alcohol anymore. I was done. I stopped gambling. I didn't gamble. But my next addiction was sex. So I had the sex addiction. It was meth and sex addiction. And that was really hard to cut. Like really hard to cut, especially when you're on methamphetamines. Like there's something that releases, and like you get really, really horny and stuff like that. So you had this thing, and then like when my ex-husband, I wasn't really sexual with him, I wasn't attracted to him anymore. So, so I was going through all these different, it went from one addiction to another addiction to another addiction, and codependency, and I was smoking cigarettes. When I quit dope, meth, when I got the help for that, I didn't have any more of I didn't have really sex addiction really much because my man was locked up, but I was smoking cigarettes. I was chain smoking cigarettes, okay? Everyone thought I was going to go back to drinking. I didn't go back to drinking, but it was tough. I took one day at a time, you guys. I took one day at a time, and the reason I'm telling the story is because I am in recovery as well, and Spirit wants me to tell a little bit my story too, so you guys don't feel like you guys are alone in this journey, and you're not alone. People relapse all the time, and we can't judge. I don't judge anybody for relapsing. I don't judge anybody for using and stuff. People are not bad, okay? They're not bad people. We make bad choices, but we're not bad people. Yes, there are bad people. Yes, there are bad souls out there, evil souls, dark souls that sold their soul, but not every addict or every person that has went through some kind of addiction or some kind of, they're in the recovery, they're not a bad person, okay? They just make bad choices, okay? I hope that helps somebody by just hearing my story a little bit. I could probably write like 10 books about my life, but I don't know how to write. Okay? So somebody's a writer and they want to, I can record my stuff, and if you want to write a story about me, go right ahead. Because guess what? My story would be very juicy. There's a lot of shit that I went through, so much shit I went through. Physically abused, sexually abused, emotionally abused. I went through so much shit. Trauma bond, love bombed, everything. Scorpio, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Gemini, and number 6. And that's why I want to say this before I end this, okay, you guys? People can say I'm using right now. People can say because I talk fast that I'm fucking drugged up or I'm using drugs. Say what you want to say about me. I don't give two fucks. Say I'm on drugs. Say I'm not. I don't care. I don't give two fucks. The reason I don't give two fucks is because I used to worry about that. And when my ex-husband used to tell me I was using, that's one reason why I actually started. He thought I was using. I was never using. And when you tell me that, before I would probably want to go hit the pipe. I probably want to go get high, okay? Everyone thought when my mom passed away in October that I was going to go back to using. I have not even thought about using. I've not thought about using. I got myself grounded. I started meditating. Well, I did this all before my mom passed, and that's why I think my mom did not pass when she did. I think Spirit was planning, preparing me. I'm going to cry now. Spirit was preparing me. My mom was preparing me before she passed. Oh my gosh. Passed to make sure I was strong enough so I would not go into that addiction again or that relapsing. But it does happen to people. And my two good friends that they really are afraid that I was going to go back into it, and I have not went back in, and I have not thought about using. And the one reason I'm not thinking about using is because I talk about it. I talk about me not using, and that will help, okay? When you talk about your story, you're speaking your story, you're giving your testimony, that will help you guys. It will help. It brings truth. It brings clarity. It brings forgiveness for yourself, and brings forgiveness to yourself, to others, and it brings light into, because you're not repressing that, you're not holding that all in. So don't be afraid to talk about that. I'm recovering out loud. Be okay with yourself. Be confident about talking about your recovery, or be confident even if you are still in active addiction. Talk about it. Talk about it. Try to find somebody that can, listen to you, or whatever. Try to get the help, I love you guys. Love, peace, light, healing. Namaste. Take one day at a time. Love you.